Hey, welcome back to Jen Beauty. My name is Jennifer, and here on my channel, I like to chat about all things beauty and makeup. And today I have an update to my Pan Your Name 3.0. This project was created by Jessica at Makeup Misfit. I'll have her and the other people that I know of that are participating linked down below. So the purpose of this project is to pan the letters of your name. So you pick a product that stands for each letter of your name. So for G, I have picked the ColourPop Glowing Lip. And as you go, as you meet your goals, you do not roll another product in. I forget what that's called, but it's not rolling. I can tell you that I didn't have a whole lot of progress, but I can also tell you that it hasn't been like a full month since I filmed my intro. I'm trying to get closer back to when everyone else posts their updates so that I'm a little more in tune with their updates. Partners in Cream updates are on the 10th of the month, and this project also posts on the 10th of the month. So between that and a few other things I have going on that I usually do at the beginning of the month, I find myself getting really far behind. So my goal from now on is to film at least on the 15th at the latest so that I'm at least a little bit closer to their updates. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get into progress. So the first product that I had is my ColourPop Glowing Lip, and my goal is to finish this, and this is in the shade Cockatoo. And when I rolled it in, I was here at the start line, and today I am here. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I love this shade. I like the formula. I don't like the component. I find that my caps break, even if they're just literally in my vanity. So just the act of taking them off and putting them back on. And then this actually, when I went to put it on one day, kind of just fell right out of the component. So I don't like that it's, you know, not very sturdy, and the like mechanism that keeps it pushed up is kind of worn out. So I find that when I put it on, I keep having to roll it back up a little bit. So I will be very happy to have this out of my collection. When I rolled it in, it weighed 9.86 grams, and today it weighs 9.67 grams. I would like to see the same or better usage by the next update. And I think I can. I think I can do it. I've been keeping it on my desk, and I pull for it quite a bit when I'm at my desk, but I am having surgery soon, and when I go out for my surgery, I won't be at my desk at all. So I'm gonna have to come up with like another method to use my stuff. I'm not gonna focus too much on using my makeup during that time, so I'll probably have decent progress before the next update, and then the next one after that, I probably won't have hardly any progress, but I do want to focus on like lip products, skincare, the easy things I can do to make me feel like I'm still in a routine and practicing self-care. Next, for the letter E, is the e.l.f. Bite Size Palettes, and my goal for this is to use each of these for one time each. So I used the Cream and Sugar one time, so I met my goal on this one, and I still actually have 3 more. I feel like I can use very easily another one before the next update. I'm gonna try to shoot for 2, and then that will only leave me 1 for the rest of the project. For the letter N, I have my e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. This is in the shade Rose Gold. And my goal is to use it 20 times, and so far I've only used it 4. I am focusing on another product for another project that I've been using as my inner corner highlight primarily, and that's really all that I like this for. I have a ton of product left, so I'm definitely not going to finish this anytime soon or possibly ever. It's not my most favorite product, but being that I own it, I would like to still try to get usage out of it, and unless I put it in a project, I'm not going to. So I don't want to be wasteful. So if I can at least get some use out of it, put it away, go back to another product that I enjoy, you know, I feel like I'm more comfortable in that space. And then if I find at some point that I hate it, it will be decluttered. So when I rolled that one in, it was at 14.16 grams, and it is now at 14.13 grams. I honestly didn't feel like rolling it all the way up and down each time, and I was kind of afraid it would break. So I don't have line markings like I do that are very satisfying, like the ones for the ColourPop glowing lip, but I at least like knowing that I used up 0.03 grams. So, you know, the fact that I used up anything is a win in my book, because like I said, if it wasn't a project, it would still probably just be sitting in the drawer, not getting used at all. For the second letter N in my name, I used the ColourPop Super Shock in the shade Never Give Up. And this is from the Tinkerbell collection. And my goal was to use it 15 times, and so far I've only used it 2 times. So those 2 uses have yielded me 0.03 grams, because when I rolled it in, it was at 14.03 grams, and it is now at 14.0 grams. I am happy that it's getting some usage. This one is a little bit of a darker Super Shock, which I tend not to pull for very much. It is a really beautiful shade. So I do like it, and I love the packaging. I love the formula. I didn't realize how much I wouldn't really be going for pink looks at this time of year. Obviously, I'm wearing hot green to like dark green right now, so it's not like I only wear like moody colors for each season. You know, like I only wear cool tones in the winter and grungy fall tones in the fall. Like, that's not how I operate. I do find myself drawn to more specific color stories for each season. But I didn't realize how little I would feel drawn to pink right now, even though it's a darker pink, like almost a burgundy, and it's so pretty. Like, looking at it swatched, it is so pretty. I need to just put it on my face. For the letter I rolled in my Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense perfume sample. It's 1.2 mils, and I didn't mark it, but this was full when I rolled it in. Right now we are about right here. I think I can have it finished by the next time. I could have had it finished this time, but honestly, I'm savoring it because I really do love this scent, and I'm not in the market to purchase any new perfumes right now, so I'm just enjoying it while I can. It will definitely be finished by the finale no matter what, but right now I'm just enjoying it. And then for the letter F, I rolled in my Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by Viktor and Rolf. This was also a sample, and this was partially used when I rolled it in. I've only used it 2 or 3 times. Okay, I can't use this when my husband's home because he doesn't particularly care for it. And then on top of that, I can't really use it on myself because I am kind of allergic to it. So having it on my body the entire day, I find myself getting like kind of more watery-eyed and just a little bit more irritated in the sinuses. So I've been using it as a room spray because I like the scent, but my body does not. So this one may be a struggle to use up by the end, which sounds absolutely ludicrous because it's a tiny sample, but here we are. For the letter E, I rolled in the shade Elegant Candy from my Sydney Grace palette, Where the Wild Things Grow. And this is a really pretty purple shimmer shade. I've only used this 1 time. My goal is to use it 10. I don't know if I'm gonna make my goal. I will be perfectly honest. I think I will be more likely to meet my goal if I pop out some of these shades and pull in some ones from my singles collection, even Sydney Gray shades, just that suit me more. I don't really like this shade. With the purple, I kind of want some different tones than what are in here. So I think without the purple, this palette is more my speed. And then without some of these, this palette is more my speed. I don't know that I like mixing this shade and this shade. And the green that's in here is really beautiful, but it's also a shimmer. So we'll see if I, can play around and make something that works for me. I honestly love the artwork on this palette, and I used to be kind of a purist where I felt like I had to leave palettes as they were and not mess around with the shades, but I honestly don't care anymore. I want palettes that work for me. If I already own it, I need to change it around so it works for me, or I need to declutter it. Like, if I'm not using it, it does me no good to keep it in the shape that it's in. Hopefully that makes sense. And then for the letter R, I rolled in my LA Girl Dream Glitter Eyeshadow Topper. And this is in the shade Rose Gold. My goal is to use it 10 times. I've only used it 2 times, which I'm okay with. I think I probably should have made my goal 5 times, but I did not. So, I really, really like how this can how this can be tapped out and be very glittery. So I used it 2 out of the 10 times. I rolled it in at 34.19 grams, and it is now at 34.08 grams. So a little under 0.1 grams of usage on those 2 uses. And I'm okay with that. I feel like I can probably do better, but at the same time, 10 uses was probably a little too lofty of a goal, if we're being honest. This is just not, again, this is not really a shade that I pull for very much this time of year. So we see a theme here, right? So, I think I can get at least 2 or 3 more uses on this before the next update. I would really like to get like another 4 uses on this before the next update. I'd super like to have these 2 finished. I'm really looking to have, at least a couple more uses on this shade before the next update. This shadow stick I will really heavily focus on once I meet my goal for the Super Shock that's in my other project. And then I would like to use 1 to 2 of these for the next update. Oh, and then the ColourPop Glowing Lip, I said I want to try to use about the same or more. So that's it for today's update. Let me know if you are participating or what other projects you're doing and how you're doing in your projects. So if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, hit that subscribe button and I'll have more coming at you. I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful day. Bye.